कसं काय YouTube? We are back with Hogwarts Legacy because we are a model student right now and we want to do everything and attend all the classes in Hogwarts to learn new spells. Even though we are not that great and all that, but still. Let's go! Both key games! Let me bring something to eat, man. Up. Level 27. Continue. Let me bring some chudas and all. वड़ा पाव बस बैठ खा के बैठ रहे देखो मेरी बहन लोग कैसे देखो अरे let's see need to have something to eat ये सुधरेगा नहीं साले नूब घर जा तू रबर बैंडेज खेलने आ रहा है क्या ये बता यहाँ बीच बंद करता फिर डायरेक्ट चलो तो बताते नहीं हो तुम लोग गलत चीज सकते हो आप होगा आपने माइक मैं आज की बात बोल रहा हूँ तेरे को आज का बता ओके तो अपने को सीधा जाके फ्लोटिंग कैंडल्स के पास जाना है अरे जाके फ्लोटिंग कैंडल्स के पास जाना है ठीक है आपका हॉबीज हो गया सही है जाना भाई लगेगा आपको तो इसके लिए start और ब्रिज नीचे ना ब्रिज क्या आगे फॉरवर्ड
This place has seen better days.
ये ब्रिज है ना फॉरवर्ड फॉरेस्ट इधर दिख रहा है ये ब्रिज है
Lumos.
Most of love let's see उधर से अंदर जाना है
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
भाई साहब
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me.
जब हिपोग्रिफ हो तो अच्छी बात है। हाँ मैंने सुना था कि रात को अपने को एक ये मिलेगा यूनिकॉर्न। Just spawn and all that. Look at the map below. Captain, Nesla, Nunca, anyone.
High wing, go!
Wait, can you descend please? I mean, which पर कुछ आ रहा है लिख के. I don't know what, but still.
Let's go! Come on, High Wing! Faster, High Wing!
हम नहीं का दूसरे जाना.
High Wing, go!
तो अपन इधर से नहीं उड़ सकते रूम पे, but if we have a mount we can definitely go, है ना? साला चूतिया बनाता है भाई. फीमेल फीमेल ही है ना अपने पास. फीमेल का मैं क्या करूं बताओ. काम करते इन्होंने कुछ बोली थी मेरे को कि वेट करने का ऐसा. यस फीमेल है मेरे पास. सेंटोर
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio.
चाहिए वही फेल है। मैं जा रहा क्लासेस अटेंड करने मेरे वो लेट इट बी या हॉगवर्ट्स क्या क्लास अटेंड कर रहा हूँ, खुश है मैं जिंदगी में और कुछ नहीं चाहिए मेरे को। Someone has seen better days. मैं बिल्ली के लिए कुछ भी माओ
Revelio.
बस कह रहा हूँ मैं गेम खत्म नहीं कर पाऊंगा।
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang, while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Bago.
Revelio.
नहीं तुम्हारी वजह से गेम रुक जा रहा है मेरा. मैं नहीं करने वाला.
Lumos.
लाल चाल बहुत हो जाती है. आया ये तो बताओ.
Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
ठाकुर तो कियो भाई. ठाकुराइन ने तो दियो इसको डायरेक्ट.
Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Repulsor. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
Oh, puzzles. Let's see. Okay, so we have to go over there.
Repulsor.
कितना है?
Accio. Repulsor. Protego. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Okay.
Repulsor. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Repulsor.
बैठ रहे हैं.
Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
रिसेट करना पड़ेगा वापिस। यही रास्ता है फिर। ओके, ऐसी अपने को जाने का इधर को है।
Accio.
क्यों मारो?
Accio. Accio.
भाई साहब पर मेरे के अंदर चूल है ना भाई, मेरे को जीतना है, सब जीतना खत्म बात। बनाना भी है।
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Capulso. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Descendo. Lumos. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
तो डाल दिया, बचा क्या है? यही बचा है। ट्राई करके देखिए।
Defendo.
नहीं। Glacius।
Glacius. Revelio.
तो ले गया बस। थोड़ा का तो राइट।
Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Descendo. Flipendo. Descendo. Flipendo. Revelio.
देखना पड़ेगा बाद में।
Capulso.
सॉरी।
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Descendo.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है। भाई साहब पता नहीं क्या है, आगे चलो।
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
अब बता रहा हूँ, ये तो कुछ है भाई।
Revelio. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Accio.
इतनी जल्दी गाड़ी नहीं जाएंगी।
Accio. Accio.
इसके बाहर नहीं जाएगा। लग भी नहीं होगा। इसका क्या है?
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Depulso.
पता भी नहीं लग गया यार।
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Descendo. Repulsor. I see. The switch reset everything.
भाई साहब पागल हो रहा था फिर मैं कब से
Accio. Depulsor. Accio. Depulsor. Accio.
गिरा ना बेटा नीचे बहुत मार खाएगा
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
देखिए यहाँ पर क्या है कितना है लेजेंडरी क्या है मालूम पड़ेगा सब रेवन क्लॉ
Revelio.
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single crossed once battle.
Thank you very much.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard. Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Okay. Oh, I was हाँ एस्ट्रोनॉमी टावर जाना इसके बाद जाना जाएंगे 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 इसको दे देते एस्ट्रोनॉमी टावर बनते चलिए यही एस्ट्रोनॉमी टावर है ना
I suspect most Slytherins are not.
Sophronia. I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
So I haven't tested out till now where it is. Appearance में आएगा ना भाई साहब अपग्रेड कर सकते हो हेरोडियाना का टायर और okay done ये भी सेक्सी दिखता है कि नहीं ऑथेंटिक स्टोरी में और अपन वाला चेंज करने का क्या अपन ने कब से अपन ने क्लासिक रोप में घूम रहे कड़क रोप भी है मेरे पास ये वाला जैसे कि हाउस फैनेटिक रोप बस ये भी एक कड़क वाला है इसमें कितने स्कूल स्टाइलिंग सही दिख रहा है भाई ये पेन को पकड़ेगा मैं तेरा भाई wall actions let's go to astronomy tower
Honestly, the way...
अच्छा बनने का है अपने को अच्छे बच्चे की तरह नहीं उधर भी मैच करेंगे अब
Italians and a historian's uniform.
Revelio.
अरे हाँ रूमों के पास भूल गया था एस्ट्रोनॉमी टावर कॉफी रात के टाइम की है
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
भाई साहब observations charms लगा
Still, you don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
focus भाई साहब
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Professor, heaters on करो Hogwarts.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, Thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Telescope in the storage area. पैसा वाला करेंगे रास्ते बना के रखते हैं
Incendio! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
पैसा वाला है लोंडा
A pristine night for stargazing.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Yes.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Oh, hold on. That is a lot of English.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant.
Like
you won't
stargazing,
regret
man.
it. Shall we?
I love it. Let's go stargazing. Let's go stargazing. Yeah.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then.
चल थोड़ा जल्दी.
Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Victoria.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are
सिर्फ
cowards.
को नहीं मालूम मैंने क्रिसली में क्या क्या देखा है रहने दे भाई अमित
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Lumos.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
onwards and
Revelio.
For as long as anyone can remember that the top which is our 7 decades ago who told with the studies to care much for personal hygiene. अब भाई साहब ये बात मेरे को चाहिए भाई लिटरली और क्या पूछना है
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's...
पूछ लिया ना
Actually,
Oh, very well.
incendio.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no,
absolutely
not this close to school, Amit.
Is this the thing जल्दी आ थोड़ा चल ले
Lumos.
अतः बहुत धीरे चल रहा है वही लौंडा मिला था मेरे को एक पीछे ना क्या आगे भी
Revelio.
आगे भी उड़ी उड़ी मारना बोल दे अभी
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
Lyra
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
ठीक है, चचा बेटा सब परेशान कर रहे हैं। पहले अपने को इधर जाने का है। ये सेकंड मैच है ना?
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
जरूर भाई, जरूर.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother, until...
Never mind.
Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
सेकंड इन्वेंटरी में कुछ आया है, टेलीस्कोप है, इधर भी कुछ है, बाथटब, इधर रेशन, ये वाला, और इज्जत वाला पहले का चुपचाप अभी अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है। ओके, रूल्स अलवे आकियो सर्कल में घूमेगा क्या?
Akio.
Alright.
You'll have to do better than that. Akio! Yes!
बता तो बेटर क्या रहता है?
That was sensational! Akio!
हार गया भाई मैं। नीचे गिर गया, फायदा क्या है?
Akio.
टर्न ड्रॉ होता है। अरे हट यार, इसको भी मैंने आगे धकेल दिया।
How am I to top that? How about that? I won!
खुश हो रही बहुत। One more try.
Good match. Care to have another go?
Yes.
But of course.
Splendid.
इस बार नहीं हारेगा। चल चालू करो। Samantha.
Akio.
चोरी ट्रिप कर रही भाई, चोरी।
Akio.
Akio. What was I thinking?
I don't know. अरे अंकल
You'll have to do better than that.
Akio. छोड़ देता इससे अच्छा।
Yes!
अभी हारा ना बेटा, इज्जत नहीं देगी। थोड़ा सा आगे 50।
That was sensational. That settles it then.
हाँ 50। अगर एक और बार खेलूंगा तो एक और बार खेलूंगा फिर मैं।
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
कौन है भाई? डराओ मत ऐसा बच्चे को. कर ले जा, उड़, छू छू.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
Let's see. Quest. The last child. Shadow. क्रूशियो सीखने को मिलेगा. सब बाजू में. First of all, we'll go do this both side quest. क्रूशियो सीखने. क्रूशियो. Formidable poker. पैसा. क्रूशियो किसको नहीं सीखना वेंडी.
Revelio.
क्रूशियो क्रूशियो. आज कुछ नहीं खाया, कुछ ज्यादा ही खाया आज. क्रूशियो क्रूशियो.
Last week, I prepared.
इनमें से एक. मतलब डंजन जा रहे हैं ऊपर जा रहे हैं भाई. ज्यादा नहीं 4 बचे मेरे पास. आजा आजा चट देनी मार में तू खींच ले तमाचा. यू 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 यू. मारे भाई मेरे को.
Revelio.
हम क्या नहीं देखे? Water demon native to Ireland, which usually take long main hall. The largest is the Loch Ness monster in Scotland. भाई साहब, इतना सच नहीं बोलना था Hogwarts.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
भाई मैप पे दिख रहा है मेरे को. कॉमन रूम पर मैं जा नहीं सकता अंदर. ऐसी किस्मत है.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
पीवी से मैं उसका क्या ही कर सकते हैं अपन लौंडे का. इधर
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor.
I know
she
that
wrote
entrance
regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access,
because I was trying to get
and then
inside
she
that.
simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, ominous.
Let me guess.
Incendio.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
सालो कन्फ्रिंगो मारो चांस है पूरा चांस है
Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Let's go. Follow me, boys.
Dark,
I will lead you to
ominous
glory.
corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good
Lumos.
one.
Revelio.
Looks like a locked door. You may want to look around.
As from a you don't need to use remote silence within NVIDIA. I have written to mobile. He now knows how to associate the corridor enters and that there is no straight path to reach this. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together.
A journal entry.
एक सेकंड एडिट करना है तो लाइव स्ट्रीम like literally the past of Salazar की स्पेलिंग है SALA Salazar ZR ना नीचे ना क्या है स्पेलिंग क्या है Slytherin नीचे ना कॉपी मारो hunting the past of Salazar Slytherin. No.
I knocked you a gaunt.
Reparo. Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
पार्सल तक है पहले बोल रहा ना मेरे को भी आती है.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
None at all,
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
बता दे अच्छा है भी लौंडा.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Reparo.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult.
Lumos.
To solve.
The door we
Revelio.
Closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Confringo. Closely at each gate for clues.
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy. Rather dire, isn't it?
Solve कैसे करते इसको?
We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin. There's bound to be a match to the symbols.
All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
Revelio.
Okay, चांद और ये something like that. चांद ऊपर चाहिए. हो गया.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
साले तेरे को तो
Confringo! Revelio! Lumos!
I failed stuck my face. Use a real server, but I must find a way for we should not request for a will confer to alteration. This will let the remote to legacy and the eyes meet.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
अरे हाँ, पिक्चर भी तो नहीं दिख रहा है किधर है कादा?
Revelio. Reparo. Lumos.
Horn or Z?
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Revelio. Lumos.
Am I missing something?
Revelio. Lumos.
तो फिर पार्सल टंग सुन के मेरे
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
The journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the answers regarding our house on Slytherin can get more than what we have become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Arrow है तो साइड में मच्छी उल्टी मच्छी है
Lumos.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead.
Revelio.
It's troubling.
This whole place
Lumos.
is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Crucio. I lost hope. I locked in. I had a scare and saw the torches. Please, you can forgive me if I want to pass. I know one upon who to do so. Salazar season given indeed my last correspondence whether I have invited here now if he looks for the he will have it and please I display I wish him no I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Crucio, tu marega कि मैं
You
मारूं?
said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
It's called Reese.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
I should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
I'm a Gryffindor and I will still cast that unforgivable curse.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
पहले सीखा साले बाद में मारना दर्द बहुत होता है सुना है
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
साले बुड्ढे तेरी वजह से क्रूशो खाया है मैंने
Are you alright?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio.
Hogwarts spent time with his long-term plans and with respect to the student population, reflecting on discoveries he had the founder.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around with it.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it? Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
Man of
It's
cultural honor.
breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Understood why the caliber of student needed to be extended, but he has fallen better than years. That Mughal bonds are somehow as heavy as pure blood. Was furious when I felt my displeasure that his thought on the matter, so he did not yet put voice to narrow discord and
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Reading as witches and wizards, beauty is heavy-hearted, and now must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in his chamber until it can be by one who shares my view, willing to reverse the damage that the others have, so carelessly reward one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts. That would serve only to stain my legacy. भाई साहब, creature मिल गया अपने को. I know who it is. भाई साहब, नागिस नाग सकती भाई.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened. Thank you.
क्रूसियो देखो, क्रूसियो. Okay, last one. Quest. आज का. Lost child. अच्छा बाहर है. ठीक है, मर्लिन ट्रायल भी खत्म कर लेंगे जाते जाते. उठेगा मुँह. रिक्वायरमेंट चलो. मैप चेंबर इसके बाद चला जाऊंगा मैं. खत्म कर देंगे आज का जी. Okay. Why so? Sorry. चकड़ा चुकड़ा में नहीं करे नंबर का नहीं है अपना उसको सॉरी अच्छे से साफ करो मेरे को निकालने हैं बाकी के और पर पता नहीं मेरे को मिलेगी
Revelio.
उधर से फिर अपन निकल जाएंगे सीधा बाहर बैठ मत मैं उठ रहा देखना जरूरी था क्या
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people?
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
He doesn't
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deigned mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I'd perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, Sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water.
You want to meet what? Do what?
I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
सुना एक ऑक्टोपस है भाई अंदर
Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Revelio. Incendio. Loop. Now then, I'll need you to come with me.
आदमी क्या इसमें को आगे काम में आएगा.
Now for the rest of you.
आजा तू भी. एक साथ दो नहीं आ सकते क्या? चाहती है तो बार-बार जाओ फिर उधर से लेकर आओ. शॉर्टकट. Shortcut. Open it up.
What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Revelio.
ज़्यादा लंबा क्वेश्चन नहीं था, होगा खत्म. 10 हो रहा है, खत्म करने का है जल्दी. चला. हो सकता क्या है यार, डेफिनेटली. उई.
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
येरना तुरना नहीं है अपने को इसके अंदर हाई विंग
Bust the high wing! High wing! Go!
अरे चल रहा इतनी जाने छोरे में चलना मत ड्रैगन नहीं है क्रूशर ज्यादा तो फेंका है मैंने करने वाला क्या है फ्लिपेंडो दिसू राहिला मला डायरेक्ट ये एक्टिवेट नहीं हो रहा अरे एक्टिवेट है भूल गया
Flipendo! Descendo! Depulsor! Arresto momentum! Flipendo! Depulsor! Arresto momentum! Depulsor! Flipendo! Descendo! Revelio! Depulsor!
चढ़ना बिड़ना है क्या आंख पे I don't know
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
क्लिपेंडो करने का ट्राई मार रहा था क्रमफिंगो से उड़ाना था बस बंदों अनफॉर्गिवेबल कर्स बनाया किसने भाई
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Wingardium Leviosa.
अच्छे से जाना बच्चों ठीक है
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
इससे स्टोरेज स्पेस बढ़ती है भाई मतलब सालों से
Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy.
So now my
Stupefy. Confringo. Accio.
You are here. Good.
not
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Danger much easy, Mrs. Pickles. We will try to find the son.
Revelio. Don't worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Run. Run, Nati, run.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
Revelio.
Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Accio. Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Expelliarmus.
Stupefy. Flipendo. Descendo. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Flipendo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio.
Archie.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Astrals. Oh, I have a female, right? Wait. Yes! Sorry, just give me a minute.
Revelio.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my
Arresto
momentum. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago.
Descendo.
But in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man.
Arresto momentum.
We must find Archie.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
आएगा बाद में मैं लेने को तुमको भक्ति किधर जाओगे तुम चला भी पहुंचने जैसे फीलिंग आ रही है
taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected.
Depulsing! Arresto momentum!
Patronus को मार रहा है भाई.
Incendio! Plan to make quick work of you.
You're easier to spot than...
Repulsor! Expulsor! Potato! Arresto momentum. Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little. I understand.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
It's Totalis.
जल्दी खत्म करो इसको.
To your knees.
Flipendo. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Defendo. Depulsor. Descendo. Stupid potato. So close. Stupid one. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Accio. Benito.
Made a grave mistake.
Arresto momentum. Compulsor. Descendo. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Potato.
Arresto momentum.
हर एक कॉम्बो रखना पड़ेगा इधर. अरे यार हटा दिया.
Revelio.
Need your help.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you. Revelio.
I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
फेस्ट्रल पकड़ना था मेरे को. Direct.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Okay, Tara?
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for...
Majara. Testrals, here I come! Following the damn road. ये Testrals मेरे को मांगता है भाया.
These rocks have seen better days.
Shut up. We are trying to find Testrals over here, my friend. Testrals मांगते अपने को.
Revelio.
फिर से. Could have रहा पहले पकड़ लेना था सालों को. इसी का इधर ही एंड करते हैं भाई. हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी. फिर मिलेंगे अगली बार कहीं ना कहीं तो नेक्स्ट टाइम.